Holy Snacks Meals in the building.
I wasn't even thinking about me being on the show. I wanted to produce something for them.
Cool celebrity. Like if I went to the mall and stuff, people are like, oh.
The thing was, I didn't even know that anybody ever thought I was ugly.
We look like twins almost.
Okay.
She really wouldn't be
Covering any more subjects related. So that's why you got the raw reaction. This is pathetic. It's pathetic. Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like this video, share this video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe. So we're back. This is the fourth and final time. If it doesn't get right this time, it's just not going to be right at all, and it's not going to be done. So please, I got two. They hanging on. They hanging on by dear life. They're like, girl, if you don't get this done tonight, just hang it up. Okay? So let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear, because I really want to talk about this tonight. I'm up. I'm well rested, and I got some things that I want to talk about. I want to talk about Sha'Carri and why we are not having it. Okay, I'm not supporting this girl. I don't care how many people are in the chat, how many people are in the comments, how many people are riding for her. I'm not. I'm having a hard time with Sha'Carri, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to really get into that, and we're going to unpack that, because I feel like us black folks, we have issues with just riding with people because they're black. Okay, we're not holding them accountable. We are not holding them to high standards. It's just because they're black, just because she's a young black woman, she lost her mom, all of these things, we're supposed to just ride with it. No matter how she making us look, no matter how much of a fool she's out here acting, we supposed to just ride with her because she's black. No, ma'am, I'm not going for that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Safaree, how, I don't know why he's qualified to say that she needs media training. I guess he got some type of radio show, and, he wanted to chime in and agree with a caller that said that Sha'Carri needs media training. And for some reason, Safaree just thought that was just... And I'm like, double standard much? You out here embarrassing your family, your wife, your kids, and you on a radio show worried about Sha'Carri, honey. We're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about little Boosie and Dababy, okay? We both know that Dababy was recently, canceled, but not so much canceled, over some remarks that he made. And then Boosie, of course, as always, I don't know where he comes in defense. He's got to say something that is homophobic, because Boosie feels like there is an agenda. There is a agenda that is out here, for the kids, that, homosexuality is being pushed down our children's throats. So we're going to talk about that. We're just going to get into these clips. So let's start with, let's start with Sha'Carri, because I want to talk about the problem with Sha'Carri. Okay, so let's just get into this clip real quick, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, let me pull this clip up for you. And let me know if you can hear it. Well, there's only 2 people here, so.
It was a great return back to the sport. I month off, dealing with all I was dealing with. I'm not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the shit you want, because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the 6th fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the people that won, but they're not done seeing me yet. Period.
I'm sorry. I just had to get the audio together. Okay. So this is the problem that I have with her. Okay. She is a U.S. Olympian. Okay. She is representing the United States of America. All right. She is in front of these cameras. She's cussing. And you see the girls behind her? They walking behind her. They are kikiing. They laughing. They are happy-go-lucky because they also know that this girl has talked so much trash. She has been so brash and so ignorant, you know, over social media and over, you know, on the internet. And it just comes across very ghetto. It's ghetto. And I want black people to stop this. Stop with the, oh, well, why can't we just support her because she's a young black woman? You know, why do we have to be so quick to write her off? We're not being quick to write her off. We want her to represent us in a good light. We want her to be a beacon of hope, yes, for the young people, but we want to see her more positive. We want to see her, I'm not done. You haven't seen the last of me. I mean, like, come on. Who are you? Why are you so upset? Why are you so negative? Why do you have that undertone? I'm like, listen, this girl is not a rapper. She is not a TikTok viral sensation. She is a track star. She is representing the United States of America. And then you guys want to have the audacity to put her with Flojo, to put her with Marion, to put her with greats. They would never walk out on the track and field and talk in this type of fashion. They would never do an interview and speak. You haven't seen the last of me. I am not done. You can't take that from away from me, period. Like, you're not in a video. You're not with the city girls. You are an Olympic champion, supposedly. Okay, so everyone is like, she lost her mother. She was off for a month because she had to sit out because of the weed thing. Okay, so what should she have been doing? She should have been training. She should have been in the gym. She should have been exercising. She should have been perfecting her craft. She come out here looking like this. This girl got nails. She got blonde hair. She is out here with these eyelashes. She looked like she getting ready to go be a backup dancer at Summer Jam. I feel like she should have been performing at the Summer Jam concert. This is actually embarrassing to our race. When are black people going to get tired of this? When are you going to get tired of people representing you acting like this? There is a time and place for everything. There's a time and a place for it. This is not the place for it. This is not the stage for it. This isn't the time for it. Oh, she's young. You know, this is how young people talk. No. There is a time and a place for everything. And that's the problem that I have with Shakari Richardson. I feel as though she's more, worried about her appearance. She's more worried about her persona and how she coming across. She's more worried about going viral. She's more worried about doing TikTok videos. She's more worried about posting on Instagram than she is training and winning. Sis, you said you did not need to train. You had this. You were going to come out and you was going to dust everyone. You were going to win. You came in last. You came in 9th place. Not second, not third, not fourth, 9th place. And then black people are all in my comments talking about, why can't we just support her? We are supporting her, but we want to see her do better. We want to see her with more etiquette. We want to see her as a young lady, as a young woman representing the United States and representing black people in a positive light. They already say we ghetto. They already say, we don't have any education. We're not grateful for scholarships and opportunities. They already, have these stigmas and these stereotypes about black people. And then this girl comes out here and acts like this. And then what do people say? I got everybody in the comments talking about, why can't we support her? There's a difference between supporting someone and letting them get away with ghetto-ness. I am supporting her, but I want to see her do better. I want to see her not be ghetto. I want to see her care about her sport. Y'all care more about it than she does. Y'all care more about it than she does. I am sick of black people with this whole, we need to just stick behind her because she's black. No, we need to hold her accountable, and we need to tell her, listen, you got a whole race of people, you got a whole country watching you. You need to do better. You need to speak better. Her coaches, where are they? They letting her go out here and speak like this. Where are the managers, the coaches, the trainers? Where are these people that should be giving her etiquette and media training? It seems like to me they want her to go out there and make a fool of herself. Wouldn't surprise me none that maybe she doesn't listen to the coaches. Maybe she doesn't listen to, the people that are around her. Because I'm pretty sure some of these coaches or somebody done say, girl, Sha'Carri, could you please watch the language? When you go out there, when you do the interview, please try to refrain from, saying cuss words. I'm pretty sure she got some people around her that's trying to tell her to tone it down. But no. What are we doing as black people? Oh, we need to support her, which means she should just do whatever. She could just go out there, look however, act however, be however. Because black people, when we support, we don't encourage her to do better. We just say, take it as is, take her as is. If she's rough around the edges, if she's ghetto, if she's cussing, that's just Sha'Carri. So we should just take it and we should just accept it. No. That doesn't mean that you're not supporting her if you're asking her to do better. If you are, wanting her to do better, that doesn't mean that you're not supporting her. So we have to understand that being supportive of our race doesn't mean that we don't want to see, us do better. There's a time and a place for everything. And I keep saying, no ma'am, where's Keisha? I need Keisha. Where is Keisha? Sha'Carri. Oh, damn. When she opens up that mouth, please don't let her speak. So shit. I'm just worried about what's going to come out that mouth. So please, someone give Sha'Carri some damn media training because she needs that. And then Safaree, I guess he has, I don't know. What do Safaree got? Y'all let me know in the comments. What does he have? A goddamn radio show, or he's got something going on, because Safaree says that Sha'Carri needs media training. Now, I don't know who Safaree is to tell anyone what they need to be doing, but I guess, Safaree was doing his show. Somebody called in, and I guess they were talking about Shakari Richardson and, This is what Safaree had to say.
So I think Shakari needs to just focus on what she's doing and realize that she's a professional at this point and she's not an amateur anymore. So things you say, you got to be accountable for. The energy you put out, you got to be accountable for.
And that's
the mindset you in, you should be
talk that talk, boy.
accountable for. You know what I mean? So I think that she just needs media training. She needs a real manager. She needs a coach or somebody to kind of yank her collar. And also, I lost my father last year. So by being in this position,
My condolences.
You gotta remember, she just lost her mother.
Johan, I don't know what you do, but listen. Listen. Let me tell you what you're calling this, Johan. You should be a life coach, because that's what you sounded like out here, my G.
Yeah, I'm a real man, a player, man.
Keep it real, man.
Thank you, Johan.
Yeah, Johan. What's up?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What in the... What is all of that? Like, Safaree is so animated. He's too animated, okay? I get that he probably wanted to jump in. I know, because the dude, you know how people could, you know how we do. We call in and we be on a tangent. The brother was on a tangent. He was on a roll and he wanted to get it out. He had a lot to say, and, Safaree wanted to jump in. He wanted to jump in. He couldn't get in there. You know how we do. We call in and we know that we saying the right thing and we just getting it out. But I wouldn't go that far to call the man a life coach, okay? He's saying what we all are saying. He's saying what we've all observed, that Shakari needs, media training. She needs some type of training. She's rough around the edges. She comes out, she cusses, and she is ghetto, But Safaree, come on. You got Erica at home. You got these kids at home. You more so worried about what's going on in the media, and you need to be worrying about your family. You need to be worrying about your own business. It kills me out here with these celebrities and these D-listers, I don't know who gave him a radio show. I don't know who gave him whatever this is that he's doing. I don't know. But Safaree why is he even still around? Okay. Safaree is like one of those people that just won't go away. It's like he pops up on this show. He pops up on that show. He's on Love and Hip Hop in New York. Then he's down in Atlanta. It's just everywhere. He's like a roach. He's everywhere. And it's like, okay, nobody asked you, but this man wasn't saying anything that none of us have not already said, that Shakari needs some type of media training, before she just goes out there and, makes a fool of herself with the cussing and the ghetto talk. She needs some type of media training. We all said that. But Safaree, come on. Who are you? Who are you? It's the pot calling the kettle black for me. Okay? Media training. Okay, so I guess Safaree is an expert on media training now. He done did some Love and Hip Hop shows. So now he's an expert. Now, I know what him and Erica need to be worrying about. They need to be worrying about that OnlyFans, honey. Because I heard that OnlyFans, they was changing up them rules. And this was going to be affecting people's checks. Honey, so I heard that the porn, whatever, that they was getting ready to be cutting back on that, or they was going to be turning it off, or whatever they're getting ready to be doing. But them checks and them racks that you and Erica's over there bringing in off that OnlyFans, honey, that's getting ready to come to an end. So it just seems to me that Safaree, you need to get out of Shakari's business. We all know that, she's rough around the edges. We all know that she needs media, but it wasn't that deep. I mean, the man is not a life coach. He's basically saying everything that we all know, everything that we've all observed. He was not a life coach. Oh, Johan, I don't know what you're doing right now or what kind of career you're in right now, but you need to be a life coach. The man just said what we all know and what we've all witnessed, that Shakari is ghetto. She's ghetto fabulous and she needs some damn training. Period. Somebody take Safaree's mic. And what radio show is this? Who gave him a radio show? Is this somebody else's show or is this his show? Because I'm trying. When did he get a show? When did he get a radio show? What is it, a podcast? What is it? If anybody knows, let me know, because I was shocked to see it. It was on the Neighborhood Talk, and I was like, what is Safaree talking about? Why is he in Sha'Carri's business when he got a wife at home and kids at home? He knew he did not want to marry Erica. It was all about clout. It was all that clout chasing. You seen all the other men, you know, in New York, the franchise, Love and Hip Hop, they were married, they had women, and you just got ahead of yourself. You knew damn well you did not want to marry Erica. And I keep telling y'all that Safaree know that baby is not his. That little girl, Safaree know that baby is not his. Why do you think when that baby fell in the studio that day, he laughed at her? Why do you think that? He's not feeling the bond. I don't see it. I don't see the bond for him and that little girl. I just don't. I don't know if, you know, they've taken a DNA test. I don't know. But every time I see that little girl, her eyes, the shape of her eyes, her complexion, everything, it just screams a mixture to me of Erica and Rich Dollaz. I'm sorry. And for the people in the chat that are going to eat me up, people in the comments that are going to eat me up every time I say this, that's my observation. But y'all want to be blind. Y'all want to be blind, and y'all always champion for these social media people, for these love and hip hop stars. Honey, that baby is not Safaree's. And when it comes out that it is not, don't say I didn't tell you so. You heard it here first. I have always said that. That baby is not Safaree's. There is tension in that home. Now, I do believe, you know, that the baby coming up, I believe that is Safaree's. However, that baby that they have, that little girl, that is not Safaree's child. I just do not see it. You know, so Safaree seemed to me, you need to be worrying about is you the pappy of that little girl, and stop worrying about Sha'Carri. We all know that Sha'Carri is rough around the edges. Let us black women handle this. If Sha'Carri is watching and if she's paying attention to the media and paying attention to the comments, I'm thinking that maybe she'll get it together. You know, let us black women handle ours, okay? We got this. We're not leaving Sha'Carri. We're not leaving Sha'Carri behind. We just want her to do better. We want her to, you know, gather herself. We want her to come back stronger than ever, but we want her to gather herself. We want her to get poised. We want her to represent the young black generation in a better, positive light. We already got enough rappers. We already got enough booty poppers. We already got enough booty shakers. We already got enough women with the nails. We need the track star, Sha'Carri. We need the track star. If you said that you the 6th fastest woman, can't nobody take that from me. I'm not done. You haven't seen the last of me. Well, if that is true, we need you to come back stronger. You said on your latest post that only 9th, you can only go up from here. Only where from 9th is up. So we need you to gather yourself, get it together, and come on out and show us what you made of. You said we know what you're capable of, so we need to see what you're capable of. We need you to stop worrying so much about social media. Get your ass in the gym. Get out there and run some up and down the block, around the corner. Do something. Get out there in the dark. I need to see you training. I need to see you like Floyd Mayweather. Y'all know Floyd is the hardest working man in boxing. He's always running. He on vacation. He out there in Florida. He running. He out there in Dubai. He running. Ain't got no fight. He just running. Sha'Carri, I'm going to need you to get out there and do the same thing. I'm going to need you to get out there and do it, girl. Pull that hair back. Get in that gym. I'm going to need you to do it. I'm going to need you to do it. Because right now the world is laughing at you. The world is laughing at you, baby. And I want it for you. I want it so bad for you. But the problem is, you were so cocky and you talk so much shit, child. Them Jamaicans in the back, they was laughing when they was walking off off the track. They was laughing. They was in the back of the camera like, we won. We came in first, second, third. And she out there, you haven't seen the last of me? I'm not done. Oh, Sha'Carri. So just clip the nails, pull the hair back, and then come on back out and give it another go. Okay? Okay. All right. Oh, God. Oh, Boosie. Boosie. So, of course, Boosie stopped by, I guess it was the Breakfast Club, and he has some choice words to say about the agenda, okay, and the Lil Nas X situation. Here's Boosie. And now some of y'all want to say that there is an agenda. Okay, there are 10 to 8 to 12 people in here. It's fluctuating. Hi, everyone. Nikki, Candy, Monica, you guys are up with me. Okay, I'm curious to know, what is this agenda? Please drop in the chat, in the comments, if you're part of the replay gang, and let me know, what is this agenda? Because this is the point that I have, okay? When you are homosexual, transgender, queer, all of these things, part of the LGBTQ community, it is just as though you are black or brown. And when I say that, you know how we are discriminated against? You know how we might not get a certain job as a black and brown because of the color of our skin? You know, they're not looking at the content of our character. They're not looking at our qualifications. They're just, oh, you're black, you don't belong. You know, just like the Airbnb experience that I had. Well, this is the same thing that gay people, trans, queer, these are the same things that they go through. Imagine walking into an establishment as a transgender male or female and someone telling you that you cannot use the restroom, or you cannot sit in here, you cannot eat here, you cannot work here because you're trans. Oh, but it's okay for that to happen because it's an agenda, because they're they're homosexual, they're trans, they're queer. So, hey, they wanted to be that way, so they got to deal with it. No, that's discrimination. It's the same thing that black people face, that brown people face. I'm not telling anyone that if this is what they believe, that I want you to believe, what I believe, or what the next person might believe about homosexuality or transgender. I cannot tell you what to believe. All I'm asking for is that you respect other people. People are dying in the name of homosexuality and transgender rights. People are dying because they want to live their life. They're dying. They're dying behind being homosexual. They're dying behind being transgender. They're dying behind being queer. It's not a lifestyle that I just chose to live this way. And yeah, I chose to live a lifestyle that's going to be filled with hate. I chose to live a lifestyle, people are going to hate me. Do you not understand that people are born that way? And I know this because I have a child. I tell everyone this. I have a child that is transgender. She grew up, she was feminine her whole life. As a baby, as an infant, as a toddler, straight feminine, putting things on, mimicking having hair. It wasn't because she sat in front of the TV and saw homosexual images and she became homosexual. It wasn't because of that. It was because it was in her. She was born that way. I watched it. I watched it with my own eyes. And as a parent that has a child that is part of the LGBTQ community, I know what she goes through, and I know what they go through on a daily basis, just trying to live their life. It is not fair that a person has to disclose who they are, sexually, and what their preference is. Why are you so worried about what someone does in their bedroom? That's what I don't understand about so-called straight men, so-called straight people. If you're straight and you're heterosexual, it should not bother you what a gay man is doing or what a gay woman is doing. Oh, but it's okay. A man like Boosie, he would love to see two women. They love that. They love that. They love to see women on women sex because that's acceptable. They love that. They love to see women on women sex. They love to see women on the stage in videos, tonguing and grinding and humping on each other. They love that. Twerking on each other, women popping, where's that same energy for male on male? It's the double standard for me. And I have always said this. Why is it acceptable to watch two women having some type of gay sex or, in these videos, gyrating on each other, tonguing and all this, and men, that's the first thing y'all watch when you go to watch porn, get down with the get down. That's the first thing y'all turn on. Women on women. You look in your man's phone. Look in your man's phone. I bet you see that porn. It's women on women, honey. Women doing this with other women doing that with other women. And what do some men say? Oh, can we do a threesome? I want to see you with another woman. Why can't it be, let's bring another man in on the relationship? Why every time you want to bring someone into your bedroom, it's another woman? Why isn't it another man? To me, all of it is the same. You have to have that same energy with male on male. Oh, no, that's right, because you guys don't even want to go there. It's because you are envisioning what male on male sex looks like. You're so bothered by what male on male sex is, but it's okay for women on women. That don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense to me. Now, we want to talk about an agenda. Okay, we're going to talk about what the agenda really is. The agenda really is that they want our kids, they want our young people to think that the only thing that they are good for is sex and drugs, rapping, and, that's why they promote these activities on Instagram and in these records and these, every girl now on Instagram is they're an artist. They can be given a career because yes, the industry, yes, there is an agenda. They want our young people to think that all we are good for, black kids now, not white children, black kids. Because why? Oh, because could it be just like now I told you the other day, the census numbers, black people and brown minority, we taking over. White people for the first time in history, their numbers are declining. Well, what are they doing? They're building up the areas down in the, gentrification for their young people to go to college, to live in these big ass apartment buildings and, live the good life, while all our kids are concerned with is booty popping, booty shaking, looking up to rappers, twerking, popping Xannies, popping perks. That's the agenda. It's not the homosexuality. That's the least of your worries. The agenda is that our kids are being brainwashed to believe that social media, rap music, TikTok, all of that is what they should be interested in. Not careers, not going to school, not being able to compete, with their white counterparts so that they too can go off to college and go live in these gentrification areas. No, they want to keep us in this bubble This social media bubble, that's the agenda. They want to keep our kids focused on media, focused on Instagram, focused on rap music, focused on Dababy and whether what his homophobic comments and Boosie and his homophobic. Our kids know everything there is to know about social media. While the white kids the areas are being built for them to go on off and go to college. Because why? If our kids are given the same opportunities, it's too much. It's not enough room. You think it's not enough room. Blacks, white kids, black kids, white kids, Asian kids, it's not enough room. So if they keep the minorities focused on bull crap, such as artists in rap music and Instagram and social media, Twitter, and what Cardi B's doing and what Meg Thee Stallion is doing and why Nicki Minaj hasn't released any albums. If we keep our kids focused on those type of things, it's more room, in the career world for the white children to graduate and go on off to be doctors and lawyers and teachers and all of this. That's the agenda. That's the real agenda. It's not homosexuality. You really think that if you put kids in front of the TV and they see homosexuality, it's going to make them want to be gay? Oh, you're going to put kids in front of the TV and they're going to say, I choose to be gay because I see two men, I see Lil Nas X having, gay encounters in his videos because he's gay and his love interest, they're gay in these videos. So the kids are going to look at that and they're going to say, I want to be gay. Now, mind you, I have a problem with Lil Nas X coming out as Old Town Road and the little old country hero, and all of his fans were kids, and now boom, he's turned into this hypersexualized rapper that, gay rapper that all of a sudden all of the images and everything that he's showing is very X-rated. I have a problem with that, but I don't feel as though it's a gay agenda. I have no problem with the images that he's showing. I have no problem with that at all, because I understand that kids, this is the world that they're growing up in now. Unfortunately, the parents got to speed up with the times. The kids already know, and they've already accepted LGBTQ plus. They know more about it than we do. The younger kids, my 11, 12-year-old, she knows all about that. You know what I mean? I mean, it's out here. It's in TikTok. It's in the media. It's there. Instead of running from it and hiding from it and trying to shield your kids from it, talk to your kids about it. Find out what they know. Find out what, their interests are. Find out what they're thinking. Instead of wanting to be, so negative and so upset about it. Boosie, he's more concerned about what Lil Nas X is doing, but it's okay for him to get grown women to slob on the knob of his young son. Because this is what black men have always thought. Long as you a boy and you getting some tail, and I'm going to get him some tail, that's going to make him a man. That's child endangerment. You having your child be molested by grown women. And then he's trying to talk this mess with Charlemagne and Envy and Angela Yee that heterosexual people, straight people, they cannot talk about their activities anymore. They cannot talk about their love interests and their interest in the opposite sex. They cannot talk about it. You is a goddamn lie. All we see now, City Girls and Lil Baby and Dababy and Lil Boosie and Rick Ross and all of these rappers calling women bitches, whores, sluts, slob on my knob, jump on it. All of these things. They have been disrespectful to women. I mean, that is all the type of rap music that's what they do. They have been so disrespectful to women in videos, in songs, calling them bitches, sluts, whores, what they can do in the bed. All you're good for is your legs being spread open, and then maybe I'll buy you a bag, or maybe I'll take you on a trip. I mean, and he's going to sit there and say that you can't talk about this anymore. You's a goddamn lie. You are a lie. You cannot be, no, times have changed to where as though you cannot be disrespectful anymore. You know, back in the day, you could, you know, talk about being gay and call gay people out their name in these rap songs and, you know, say, oh, if this is the type of behavior, then you gay, you know, and then it was frowned upon in the industry if you were gay. Well, no, times have changed now to where as though gay people are getting some type of respect. They are getting the respect that they deserve. I mean, so the same very black women and the same very black people that would say, F them, you know, that's their, why does it have to be pushed down our throat? You know, if that's how they want to live their life, then that's how they live their life, but we don't have to see it. Okay, but what if that was your child or someone that you love that was in that position? So you're saying that they don't deserve to live their life? They don't deserve a job? They don't deserve the basic rights that every human being, like you and I, that we deserve? They don't deserve those rights because they're gay? Because they choose to love the same sex? And I keep telling you, it's not the women on women's sex. It's not the lesbians that they're concerned about. It is the gay men, period. They're not concerned about lesbians. They're concerned about gay men. And anytime this subject is brought up, this homophobia and this whole agenda, it's towards gay men. It is not, the agenda has nothing to do when it's lesbians, when it's women on women, because the men, they love to see that. They love to see that. They love to see two women kissing and grinding and bumping on each other. Because that's considered sexy. That's considered, oh, you know, it's a turn on. Because it's two women fondling and groping. What's the damn difference? What's the difference? To me, there is no difference. And I don't know why Boosie is so bothered. I'm starting to think that Boosie has, I don't know if he has experienced some type of, I don't think that he had a relationship with any man. I believe that he has been attracted to maybe a tranny or something along that lines, to where as though he thought it was, you know, a born female and it turned out being a tranny and he was scarred or something like that because he's too invested in homosexual activity. He is too invested in homosexual activity, trans. He's too invested in homosexual activity, period. People that are straight, they don't worry about what someone else is doing in the bedroom. Someone that is homosexual. I don't envision what homosexuals are doing. I don't care. You know, and for the people that say, well, the Bible and, you know, the Bible says that God says it's a sin and that it is an abomination. Well, the Bible also says, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Y'all Bible thumpers and y'all Bible educated Christians, y'all love to quote these Bible scriptures, but you don't quote all of it. You love to quote the scriptures that are, you know, giving you the narrative that you want. But when it comes to, okay, but what's the rest of it? Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Who are you to judge? What made you the judge and the jury of the homosexual people? Are you without sin? What are you doing in your private life? I'd love to see what you're doing. Because the very people that are so hell-bent and so worried about homosexual activity, they be the main ones on the down low. So, the days have come where The ignorant statements are being called out. Dababy, his homophobic, ignorant statements on that stage, talking about if you hadn't sucked D in the parking lot, if you didn't have HIV, and then Boosie trying to say, how many times have you heard something like that at a concert? I know you's a goddamn lie. Ain't no damn DJ, ain't no damn artist ever shouted out to the damn crowd, if you ain't got HIV or if you ain't got AIDS, make some noise. Now, if Charlemagne and Envy and they wanted to sit there and agree with that shit, that's a damn lie. Ain't nobody ever said no shit like that at no concert. If you, how many times you heard somebody, ain't nobody ever said that. Dababy is the first person to say that. I can almost guarantee it. Pull it the fuck up. I want to see a clip. We are in the age of social media. I need receipts. I need a receipt. I need to see where somebody else said that shit, because nobody else said that at no goddamn concert. If you got AIDS, it don't got AIDS, HIV, make some noise. That is very, very insensitive. And I don't give a damn if it was back in the 90s, the 2000s, or now. That is an insensitive comment. It is ignorant, and it just speaks to the level of ignorance. There are people that are born with AIDS. There are women that get AIDS from, you know, their down low husbands. Okay, now let's not speak about that. These down low men that are so upset about homosexual activity because really they're attracted to men and they don't want nobody to know, and they hate themselves for the fact that they are attracted to men, and they hate themselves for the fact that they're attracted to trannies. You have to start looking at some of this anger. Why is it so displaced? When people are straight, they are not worried about what other people are doing in the bed, particularly homosexuals. When you so invested, you got to start asking that question. Why are you so invested, Boosie? What are you trying to cover up? You know, these men, these hyper masculine men, they want to, I am super masculine, because they want to cover up for whatever they're lacking and whatever it is that they're hiding. So, can't say, oh, well, Boosie, he's straight, he looks straight. You don't know. You don't know what a person does in their private life. You really don't. You really don't. So, I'm starting to wonder, why is Boosie so concerned about Lil Nas X and why, you know, what he wants to do in the bedroom with whom he is attracted to. I think you need to worry about why you think it's okay for grown women, and what type of grown women are you dealing with that would even touch a child, let alone have sex with them, let alone slob on their little peewee. I need to know where those women are at. Because anyone that would think that that is okay, there's something wrong with you. That is child molestation. And CPS need to be knocking on his door. It's the double standard for me. I mean, this has been all over the internet that Boosie did this. Did CPS ever go knocking over there? I haven't seen any reports or anything on social media where CPS or anybody went on over to Lil Boosie's house checking on them children. Because ain't no grown children in that house. Them children are still teenagers. They are still young teenagers. So however old they were when Boosie, you know, bragged about having them women over there, where was CPS? But let it be someone homosexual or trans or something like that, it would have been an endangerment to a child, and they would have been over there knocking them damn doors down. But this is the double standard. It is okay for young boys to have sex with grown women because that's being masculine. That's what boys do. Let alone not realizing that you could be scarring this child. You don't know what type of emotional issues he could suffer from that. Feeling as though he had to do that Do you know that a young child being with an adult woman looking at adult body parts, that's traumatizing? But he's not going to tell you that because he feels as though he's got to live up to some certain type of image. But then you wonder, oh, how does someone become gay? How does someone become homosexual? Things like that. Things like that. Being molested as a child. Things like that. Yes. Let me look at some of these comments. Era, oh, hey girl. Era says, I don't think it's an agenda. It's just that now it's out in the open now. Before they had to hide themselves. When we were growing up, most of what's on media was before there was censorship. Right, yeah. There was big time censorship back in the day. Nikki says some people are offended by PDA of any kind. Absolutely. Era says, I didn't know people were openly gay until I moved to Canada. We just have to adapt because they're entitled to express themselves. Miss Mary says, being gay is not a sin. Are we ready for that conversation? No. No, they are not. Oh, Dareth, I hope your emergency. I hope you're okay. Miss Mary says, I kind of think the cycle of homophobia comes from the fear of down low men. I think if the world wasn't so homophobic, maybe we wouldn't have any so-called down low men. And, you know, let's get into that. Men that are bisexual. I have said, we have to provide spaces for bisexual men to come back to our community, come back to us as women. Once we know that these men have been with men, we don't want them anymore. So is it really such thing as bisexual men? Because I don't know any woman that is okay and that has accepted a bisexual man back into her life. I don't know any women, you know, in my circle or any women that I know personally. I don't know anyone that has experienced that. If you are a woman that has experienced that, I would be interested in hearing from you. I would love for you to drop in the comments and let me know how you handled that. Did you have any, you know, was your boyfriend bisexual, your husband, whatever? Was he bisexual or was he down low when you found out? Did you take him back? Have you ever been with a bisexual man? How does that go? Because, you know, I don't know if, you know, I would ever be able to be with a bisexual man. I don't think so. You know, I just would not be something that I would be interested in. However, we have to provide those spaces for the men to be comfortable with letting us know that, because that's how we're going to be able to fight this HIV/AIDS crisis, by not having these men feel as though they have to lie and be fearful. Oh, women are not going to accept me back once they know that I've been with a man. You know, I still like women and I still want to be with women. But because they don't want to take me back, all my choices, all I have is to lie, is to be down low. And then what happens? Now you have unprotected sex. Now you have unsafe sex. Now you have people being, you know, not trustworthy, not telling the truth. And now what are you doing? You're spreading disease. Period. So, I don't know. When are we going to really be able to get down to the nitty gritty with this conversation? I feel like people just are not, you know, I feel like people just don't tell the truth about it. At the end of the day, I feel like people are, you know, I just think that people are embarrassed. And they, you know, they just aren't, they're just not going to tell the truth. You're just not going to tell the truth. So that brings me to my last and final subject. Dababy. Now, I guess somebody let him perform at Summer Jam. I guess it was Hot 97. Oh, Miss Mary. Miss Mary says, he was a friend and I tried it and it was amazing. Okay. All right, Miss Mary. Well, you know, I think that that's probably a better route to go, because if a person is able to tell you the truth, this will help stop the spread of AIDS, because AIDS and HIV, because down low men, I believe a lot of them are spreading that because they're not able, to tell the truth. And then, like I said, HIV and AIDS, people are born with it. You got straight women getting it from straight men. I mean, a disease is a disease. A sexually transmitted disease is a sexually transmitted disease. You can get it by blood. So you can spread this thing through needles. You could spread it through blood. Don't just gotta be gay sex. Child. But that's the ignorance. That's the ignorance of our community. I mean, sadly, we have a long way to go. Our people, we got a long way to go. We are so ignorant. So, I guess Dababy, somebody let him perform, child, at Summer Jam, and he called people crybabies. He called his haters crybabies. I guess he's speaking about the people that were overly sensitive. He says these people were sensitive because, he said those remarks, and people are sensitive. So here's what, I'm just sick of him. I just cancel him already and be done with him. He's a midget anyway. I mean, I don't even know what he had on. Looked like he had on some red sweatpants. Like, what?
Hey, look. Speaking of motherfucking babies, man, like I say in the video before I came out, I've never in my life been to offend anybody. I apologize. That ain't even how I rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm a player, but check this out. Check this out. Other than the people that, was truly offended, I feel like the rest of y'all motherfuckers being crybabies. Let's be real. Let's go, let's go. Hands up, hands up. Hands up. Let's what go. You tell them,
First of all, this man was just excited to be back on stage. He thought he was almost done, okay? Somebody gave him a little, okay, come on out here and do this little Summer Jam, okay? Everybody else was there. If Sweetie was there in the beginning, child, and she had her little warm-up, I guess they could have Dababy. Come on out, do your little thing, get your ass go. I guess they gave him another, shot at things because he's Dababy. They know that he's got fans. He's got other ignorant ass people that are just like him, that are going to be out there rooting and cheering him on. Sad to say, you cannot cancel people these days. So this whole cancel culture and thinking that you cannot cancel people. You can't. I mean, social media, everyone has fans. Unfortunately, people like him, they're going to be ignorant because they got people that root them on. There are people in the comments, people out in the audience that are going to root them on. So this is an example of a Summer Jam, Hot 97, or whoever was the host. They understand that you know what? We're going to let him perform. He's got fans. He's going to turn the house out. And I don't really think he was really calling people crybabies. I think he was just trying to introduce the song. It fit well with, the narrative. But Dababy been ignorant. He been ignorant. Them sweatpants was just not appropriate. He could have put on some. I mean, he got on. He just looked like he just rolled out of bed and just jumped out there and just, you could tell he ain't been performing. He just threw them little red sweatpants and he just went on up there. He just, I said, what he got on? He got these goddamn sweatpants on. But, he's always been ignorant. Like, I don't know why people were so shocked by his comments. He's always been ignorant. And I really feel as though, like I did that other video, I really feel as though him, that DJ or his little group, I really feel as though they caught somebody in their crew either giving head in the parking lot, giving head in the tour bus. They caught one of their crew doing something that he should not have been doing. There's no way you just come out on stage and you just say, if you ain't been getting in the parking lot, and then the DJ is right along with you. Yeah, some of y'all is suspect. It was just too coincidental. They was just too in sync with that. I really believe they caught somebody doing something and they, like, damn, this is in my crew. Because how dare you be in the rapper's crew and be gay? How dare you be one of them and be gay? Because what is that going to be? You're going to be creating a down low brother, because you can't be around them and be gay. No, leave it up to them. They don't got no gay, no homosexuals in their crew. They're the main ones. They the main ones that are tranny lovers and down low, what you call it, trade. They be the main ones. So, honey, Miss Mary say he been canceled for me. Exactly. He's ignorant. He's ignorant. But see, this is what I don't get with my people. All of these rappers, all these rap songs, the lyrics are atrocious. The videos are atrocious. They booty popping, they cussing, they calling women out their name, calling women bitches, sluts, hoes, freaks. You suck this, you do this, I'll buy you a Birkin bag. You suck, you mean I might take you out to eat. They have been so disrespectful to women over the ages, over the years. I don't see why everyone is up in arms all of a sudden about, the ignorant. They've been ignorant. They've been ignorant, but that is acceptable. That kind of behavior is acceptable. It's acceptable to cuss women out. It's acceptable to call women out their names. It's acceptable to watch women twerk on each other and grind on each other, be on the stage and be half naked in videos. All of this is okay. And especially black women. It's okay to degrade a black woman because we're not worth shit anyway. So, y'all not ready for these type of conversations. Y'all not ready for these conversations. All y'all want to do is worry about why we can't support Sha'Carri and people like her. No, because we're trying to go somewhere. We're trying to get out of, the stereotypes and out of the stigmas that has been placed on us as a community. If we want to talk about protect black women, we want to talk about Black Lives Matter, we want to talk about all of these hashtags and all of these causes, I keep telling y'all it starts within. It starts within. We got to clean up our community. We got to clean up our race. We got to get our stinking thinking together, because we don't make no sense. We don't know what we want. We don't know what causes we want to get behind. We don't know it's okay for women to be attacked and abused and, treated like sex objects and cussed out in songs and rap songs. It's okay for women to be treated like that. But we so focused on Lil Boosie and Dababy and their homophobic and their ignorance. It's done. It's done. We are done with ignorance. We are done. It's not about homophobia. It's not about that. It's about ignorance. So the same amount of frustration and rage you feel about the homophobic statements, that's the same rage you should feel about them doing that to black women, to women in general, demoralizing and degrading, putting us up on these videos, up in these images, treating us like whores, objects, talking about drugs, promoting pills, promoting Xannies, promoting lean, promoting all of this stuff in these songs to take our kids. But that's not an agenda. It's just the gay agenda. It's just the homophobic agenda. Not the agenda for drugs, not the agenda for promiscuity. No, it's just the homophobic agenda. Miss me with the bullshit. If we're going to say that that's an agenda, then honey, the drugs being mentioned in songs, the booty popping, all of that, making women think that all they're good for is twerking and weaves and nails and all this. That's all our women have to look forward to. Look like this and you can get this. Look like this and act like. I mean, forget about now that all our women think that they should get surgery. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Where did that come from that black women now all of a sudden feel like they need fillers? They need lip fillers. They need breasts. They need butt implants. They need all these things. Where is that coming from? Soon as you get a couple dollars, boom, you got teeth. Soon as you get a couple dollars, you add Dr. Heavenly, you add this person's getting teeth. Then the next thing you're getting breasts. Then the next thing you got a butt. Ooh, she got them done. Ooh, look at her butt. Ooh, sis. Yes, snatched. I mean, come on. It's the double standards for me. It's like there are a lot of agendas. Not just this homophobia. It's a lot of agendas. So, the homosexual agenda is the least of your worries, child, because you cannot sit kids in front of TVs and they're just going to be gay because they see shit. It don't work like that, okay? I need y'all to get out of the Stone Age. That's not how it happens. That's just something that people are born with. I mean, I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but that's just how it go. So, you need to start asking some of these straight men, why the hell you so worried about what, gay men are doing or what homosexuals are doing? You need to start asking them that. Why are they so concerned with what someone else is doing in their bedroom? I need to know that. That's the question that I got, okay? So while all of these men are out here worrying about what Lil Nas X does in his bedroom, Lil Nas X is out here collecting bags, okay? Lil Nas X is cooking up a new partnership with Taco Bell. The record-smashing hip-hop artist is today, on August 23rd, unveiled a chief impact officer at the fast food chain, a new relationship that will play out with a menu of activities, collaborations, and a company-wide push for his forthcoming album, Montero. The 22-year-old artist, real name Montero Lamar Hill, and Taco Bell have history that predates his hits. Back in 2017, the artist was part of the Taco Bell team at an Atlanta area outlet. Fast forward to now, and he's riding the success of two global #1 hits in Old Town Road and Montero, Call Me By Your Name. The CIO is newly created honorary role, one which combines food, music, and philanthropy. In the first 60 days, child, I'm trying to read it, yeah. In the first 60 days, Lil Nas X and Taco Bell will join forces on an exclusive experience around the upcoming release, and the rapper will play lead on some menu innovations. Also, Lil Nas X will team up with the Taco Bell Foundation to recognize and reward young creative individuals via the Live Mas Scholarship. I don't know if it's Live or Live Mas Scholarship, and from today, he'll appear in Taco Bell's breakfast campaign with further fan engagement opportunities to be announced later this fall. A statement reads, both parties have high hopes for the alliance. Lil Nas X knows the job, the experience, and the culture Taco Bell creates for its fans, including its peoples, comments Mark King, CEO of Taco Bell, in the media release. This unique partnership will deliver on more than just marketing, allowing us to tap into the genius of Lil Nas X to inspire our team members and align with our commitment to unlocking opportunities for young people. The artist's expertise in understanding social media and youth culture alongside his skills in creating great music makes this partnership with Taco Bell exciting, brave, and one of the most innovative campaigns I've had the pleasure of creating, adds Jennifer Frommer, Senior VP Brand Partnerships and Commercial Sync at Columbia Records. Lil Nas X has been dishing out hits for the past 2 years. Blah, 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 blah. So while they are so concerned with what Lil Nas X is doing in his bedroom, he is out here collecting bags. All right? I don't know what this opportunity or what this position will bring. I don't even know what it means, but all I know, it is a bag, okay? Taco Bell is a huge franchise, huge fast food franchise, and that is a bag. That is an extremely large bag. So while Lil Boosie is out here peddling chips and peddling his little Boosie bag chips in the neighborhood supermarkets, Lil Nas X is in with a large conglomerate that is Taco Bell. Congratulations, Lil Nas X. I wish you all the best, and I'm so proud of you. Keep on pushing, but I need you to take it down just a little bit. I understand. I understand that you want to do it for the culture. I know you want to do it for the LGBTQ. I know you want to do it big, but you do have children watching, okay? And as a mother, you do have kids watching. And I would say this for Cardi B. I would say this for Nicki Minaj. I would say this for Meg. I would say this for City Girls. Y'all got to take it down. All of y'all. Y'all be doing too much. Now, if we want to get on Lil Nas X, we got to get on all of them. It's a lot. Y'all be doing a lot. But, honey, shoot. If I had it, honey, I'd be doing it. I be doing it too. I be doing it too. Y'all live your life. Y'all are young. Get it while you can. Get this money. Get it. Get it while you can, honey, because we don't know. We got Jeff Bezos going up into the atmosphere. I'm telling you, these white people, they know something is going on. I don't know if it's going to be a meteor that hits the earth, but these white people are trying to fly on out to space and leave us here. They are trying to fly out to space and leave us here. So get it while you can get it. Get everything, experience everything that you can experience. Because I don't know. This world might not even be here. This world might not even be here come 2022. And so you guys, this is it. This is all I got. This has been another edition of the Sweet Pea Diaries. You guys be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I gotta go, child. I gotta go. Bye.